if you see a snake in your dream, it doesn't mean always Satan is attacking you. It may be spirit of wisdom, unless it was biting you. If the snake was biting you in the dream, I'm telling you spiritual wise, if the snake is biting you in the dream, that's Satan. But if you see a snake in your dream, not always Satan. If you see, if you cut the head of the snake, that means you have cut the devil's head, especially if it was a black snake. If it was white and black snake, it is somebody trying to deceive you. But still, it's not always something bad snake in the dream. When you kill the snake in your dream, that doesn't mean I killed the devil, now I have to sit down. Probably you'll be in spiritual warfare, and somebody trying to, you didn't literally kill the devil, you killed the person who's doing witchcraft and those things on you. You killed them, or him or he, and you cutting the head, because cutting the tail or cutting it in half different. Cutting the head, it means you brought divine judgment on that person. So what happens when you cut the head of the black snake? Demons will get unleashed at you. You shouldn't cease prayer. And snake, be as wise as a serpent. Snake also in the dream mean the spirit of wisdom. It depends how did you see it and how it's coming at you. It also means healing. Serpent, if you see a snake, you will fear, because in your mind you've thought the snake is evil. But always ask yourself this question: who created the snake? Satan or God? God made snakes, but snake's reputation has been messed up. This creature reputation has been ruined because of the Eden garden, because all this. It's not always negative. You need to know how it felt. You know, sometimes it's always, you see the snake in the dream. When you wake up, how you felt. Did you felt comfortable? Did you felt better? Did you felt okay? Or did you felt uncomfortable? Terrible. Listen, because if you kill the snake in the dream and you wake up and you're not feeling nice, you killed an opportunity in your life. It have different, it's how you feel after the dream. You need to ask yourself, who is sick in my family? When you see a snake, or God is telling me to be wise, it have different meanings. It depends on what you're feeling. God bless you all in the name of the Lord. And in the mercies of God, we've been here. And I'm excited about the dream and interpretation. And today, it's a lot of fun. I love those stuff. And I want to teach you, first of all, a little bit where we're going into those who are here and those who are there and those who are home. And we're gonna see dream interpretation. It's an opportunity to know for you, is God speaking to you. See, the biggest lie ever told in church or in religions is that God only speaks to you if you are in Him. Life is a chain reaction. I'm not preaching religion. I'm not in a position, and I'm not religious. I'm preaching relationship with God through spirituality. That's not a religion, and that's not bad. That's a free choice, you know. And I'm preaching truth based on my own experience, what I have been educated, because each life is connected to the next life. So God can want somebody that is not in Christ to do something in order to preserve those who are in him. So, if the Pharaoh in Egypt did not heed the warning of God when he saw the dream and the skinny cows, and he did not pursue the meaning of this or find the meaning, he would have perished. Pharaoh was, listen, Pharaoh was a man of God. Yes, but he had never prayed to God in a single day. But he communicated with the divine. He causes rain to fall on the wicked and the just. Yes, the benefits that God has made available to the whole human race, and the exclusive benefits of who are in Christ. But every human being that goes to sleep, God has spoken to them. Every human being that goes to sleep, God will speak with you. If you shut your eyes, the Lord has spoken to you. Now, your inability to remember dreams is you being too fleshy. It doesn't mean God didn't speak. Because every night God will talk to you. Every night there is a revelation you will see. But your inability to remember or to know, oh, I didn't dream, that's a lie. Or that's so much in flesh. That's why you can't recollect what happened in the unconscious. So hear me by the Spirit of God. I'm going to teach you one way that you provoke dream. The people, listen, you gotta, there's who interrupt your dream. There's something of God, something not. Listen, when you are a child of God, the interrupted dream by others, God will not make you remember it. Because it doesn't matter. He dealt with it. He's omnipresent. And his dreams are sometimes prophetic, sometimes a warning. God will warn you if something is doing anything in the spirit. When you dream, if you deal with your dream life, your whole day will be okay. Based on what I dream, I know what kind of prayer I should say during the day. A figure of speech versus the reality. Now, people in deliverance maybe notice a truth. There is no dreams through it. When you are, there is no dreams from Satan. When we say that you are being attacked in your dreams, it's a figure of speech. But that's not the entire truth. I use that sometimes. That's God talking to you in the spirit. You've been attacked. So you pray and you do your thing to rebuke the attack. You know? Because dreams are a revelation. Whenever you pass those attacks, when you pass those attacks, you will get the authority of Luke 10:19, that you walk on the serpent and the scorpion. Ain't gonna stay forever. You know? Like, you got to taste the venom in order to make antibiotics. And if you are a person who produce antibiotics and help others, you're ranked. But if somebody have the eyes in the spirit, they will look at them and see something that is trapping this person. The people with regular eyes cannot see. Like, I'm a person, I know every person that has been doing work on me. Before I never even aware. Now, he showed me, you know. I know from whom to take care, from whom to cut off. What they've been doing, what they've been planning. Why? Because I ranked up. I can see now. You know, I can know how to protect myself. So, See, woman of God, man of God, listen, see, see, sometimes I look at people and I see them in bondage. Sometimes I see people have snake around their neck. Sometimes I see people having squid on their head or an octopus. I can see it in the spirit. But what you cannot tell them. Maybe they've seen it in their dreams, that there's a snake wrapped around them. But that God was warning them to pray, to do something about it, you know. But you look at them, you can't see it. Any people look at them can't see it. But people like me can see it. But what are you gonna say? If the people didn't come to you and sorted it, and I said I had a problem. Get that? I can look at people and know they are soulless. I can look at people and see entity attachment. I know people that they were trying to put an entity attachment on me that is attached on them. And those people are so fool because I can see that entity in the physical and in the dream, and that entity is terrified from my energy. Terrified, but he's using them. He's using to destroy them. Because people who do spell work or people who work with the underworld, they have attachment. They have demonic contracts. They are being used. You know, when it comes to people like us, we're bait. We're highly educated in the spirit. We're highly ranked. We're divine beings. We're not something to mess with. And everybody would like to do a tashkilat, a'dad, to mess with you. And that's suicide, yo. That's suicide. Or to do that karma, back to that topic and the saying. This, what the snake could do when I look at person and see it's going to snake. If it was a woman, this woman every time she gets pregnant, she loses. If you're looking at a man or you see an octopus, that man is under control. You know? The squid means something else. The octopus is the worst spirit. Yes, and we can see in the spirit. So, bear in mind, what you dream, even it doesn't make sense. Maybe you can't understand it. But there's people, if you tell them, they'll tell you what it is. These things, I can't say like you study them in the spirit. You can Google and search. You'll find a lot of different meanings. But nobody can tell you the meaning, the true meaning, except of experiencing it. Like, there is some things, if you ask me, if I didn't pass through it, if I didn't fight it myself, if it didn't happen with me, I couldn't tell you. I have to look into it. But I talk about the things that I had faced. And I quite enough faced a lot in my life. A lot, all kind of type, whatever you can imagine. You know? But that's part of my destiny. To be trained like that, to be awakened, to know who am I. I never ever realized that I'm a spiritual warrior. I never ever realized. I make it so easy. Like this, I shut down things. Like this, I transmute energy. Like this, I manifest in the spirit. Like this. Oh, tell me you had a pain here, you had a pain here. There's people witness. I put my hand, I speak on it. It's gone. There's people witness. You know? It's not a game. Tell him. So have a nice day and hope you enjoyed this information.